I tried my best. Alright. We're seeing Novas versus AL4 starting off. See how they do. Mushi's probably going to have the Toolkit Boy engine. I'm predicting Blau. Blau here. Ooh. That's not Blau. Okay. Okay. So we see the 6k on boost hit stand. My opponent not in Discord. Who are you against? Oh, they are. It's I think that's that is, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's BB Boy, so he's not. He's had to leave again. So just take it as a 2-0. Casa, because they've had to leave as well. There's a car crash. They've had to. There's a car crash outside their house, so they've had to leave. So take that as a 2-0. Okay, so we do see the Beast Deity. So he has got a way to stand. I'm curious as to what it is. We'll find out. Got an Aglet off the top. I always love to see it. Just going for a basic 2 swing. No defensive, so this will be 2 hits. Oh, there's the heal, basically making it 1 hit. Keeping it a nice 1 damage, putting that Battle Riser back as a stand trigger. I'm really curious as to what Mushi's playing as his main grade 3. We'll find out soon. My opponent have both healed twice down to 1 damage. This game is whack so far. Yikes. Well, you gotta play it. It'll be there eventually. One of you will win. Alright, so we see the Coral Assault coming out from HyperFlare. And a Basil. No Basil effect though. So it's just Coral Assault into the Rear Guard and then Basil into Vanguard. Would I run a Sanctuary Guard? I posted a comment on your video. I do remember, yeah. Yeah, I do remember. Unfortunately, you couldn't join. There's not much I can do. I started it about as late as I could. Obviously, like, the evening my time is the morning your time, so... Well, okay, so we see Gold Rutile. Moikawa's Avatar. I think this is like... What does this do? When you got attack hits, stand challenge charge. When this attack hits, counts 2 to stand 1. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. It's just a basic monkey attacker. Okay, we see a Kirara attack. Sorry, she didn't get a counter charge off that. Oh, because it didn't have the Vanguard, that's why. I personally probably would have called the booster behind the Transriser. Or maybe the Transriser came off the... I'm not really sure what happened here. I did kind of miss it. Yes, and 2 different countries, 2 different time zones, yeah. Yeah, the best I can do is host it on a weekend. So, like, the early time for you guys isn't, like, that big. Because, like, obviously some people won't be working weekends. It's about as close as, like, I can get. But, hopefully, next time, maybe you won't have work. The other day off or something. But, we do see the Revan, and the Revan on the rear guard. So, Mushi is going to have to be careful with how he damages HyperFlare now. But HyperFlare is running self-damages. So if Mushi's not careful, HyperFlare could take it out of nowhere. Okay, let's see what he does with Gold Rutile. Moikawa's Vanguard. The star deck that took him to the top. She then ruined by putting a bunch of grade 3s in it. Fucking Moikawa. Moikawa is, not ironically, the fucking best player in the anime when they give him a good deck. It's 1 AM for me, but tomorrow is Sunday. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. So at least on the weekend, you know, tomorrow's a weekend. So okay. So we do see the grade 1 stand with a Gone Aglet. Ooh, a stand trigger. That's going to save him 2 Cow Blasts. This will be 2 hits. Trigger not mattering, he's got the boost ready. Talkie boy getting that unflip. You're out. Unlucky, William. Unlucky. Hopefully he had fun though. Jesus. Mushi's just HyperFlare's just getting trigger after trigger here. But he is at 4 now, so we'll be seeing the linear break coming out. Okay, another Tier Knight Lazarus. What's he gonna do? Is he just gonna swing? Or does he have something up his sleeve ready? Touch moment are most interesting. Like, people will manage, and most decks are from set 6 or before. Yeah, exactly. It's really interesting to see how people build decks in this format. And like, I saw an Overgrapplers. I assumed it was going to be Stern Blau, because that's usually like, yeah, that's the best double rare. But Mushi has decided to go with Rutile, something I've never expected. It was fun, but Revan too good. Yeah, Revan is definitely on my like list at the moment. He's on the watch list. Okay, so we got the crit coming out for Mushi for HyperFlare. Using that Revan Counterblast to give himself 2k to make sure he could hit Rotile even through a defensive. But the PG stops it. How's Mushi going to hit back? He's got to deal 2 damage. Potentially through some PGs. Okay, there's the Rearguard Rutile swinging into the Rearguard. He's got plenty of Counterblast to... Oh, okay. Interesting choice. I personally wouldn't have done that myself. Okay, not the. I would have gone Rutile into the Lazarus, and then Kirara into the Vanguard, and then the Vanguard into Vanguard. But you know, that crit trigger coming out, gonna definitely help push this damage. Gonna push PG here. Yeah. So Rutile will not stand, unfortunately. That's the problem with that is the problem with crits. Is obviously they activate a PG a turn early. Yeah, he could have had another attack, but unfortunately he had that PG, so or he had that crit. So you know, will it be rare? Only rare tournaments? It's something I've considered. I might run like just a fun one. But we'll see. Okay, so we've got a full field out from HyperFlare, but this is basically his last turn because he has got no intercepts. So see what he does. So he's going to put him to 5. Actually, no, we've probably seen Revan first, yeah. Oh, no effect. Obviously because the Rearguard is stood. Has Mushi got this PG though? Okay, another critical. Meaning that is going to deny that attack. And Mushi will clutch it into next turn. Right, can HyperFlare survive? He's got 1 damage, 3 cards in hand, he's going to need a few PGs. What does Mushi have up his sleeve? Or up their sleeve? Okay, we've got Death Army Lady. Will stand on a grade 3 check. There's the crit. Does HyperFlare have the PG for this attack? We'll see. Could be game over otherwise. There's another one. Really gonna need this PG now. There it is. Does he have another one though for this lady attack? He does. Surviving the turn barely. Barely getting through there. Personally, from Mushi's perspective, I would have put that first trigger on the Rearguard, so that if so that it would still hit. But he got the second one, so he was never punished. The saying, no, the slogan of this channel: never punished. You know, the red flash. He's never been punished. Okay, we see a grade 2 finally for HyperFlare. Revan's Counterblast, making sure he's going to hit that 10k goal. Or that 20k magic number. in case Mushi gets a defensive. A 6 shield. Okay, do we see PG? We see PG number 1. Is there a second one though? It's gonna be 2 crit. He's not gonna be healed with this one. I mean, he could. He's got 2 heals left. There's a draw trigger, adding another card to HyperFlare's hand. Will we see the 2 6-damage heals here? Both players having plenty of PGs. Both players going down to the wire of their PGs. Mushi seeing all 4. HyperFlare seeing 3. Can Mushi push through? Or will there be yet another PG from HyperFlare's hand? There's 1 PG left in the field for HyperFlare. Will he have it? He does not. Do we see 6 damage? There's a 6 damage heal! Oh my god, this game is going to the wire! This game is so close. Mushi needs a trigger. There's the heal! Will we see another heal from HyperFlare? There's 2 left in deck. It's possible. Wow, Mushi's just getting so many triggers. So many triggers. No! Oh, what a close game. Down to that wire. Just down to that last thread. Oh my god. What a game. That sure is Vanguard. Both players seeing basically all of their PGs, all their heals, all their crits. Down to that wire. Down to that last wire. Fuck. What a game. Mushi barely clutches it. Mushi's second deck. It's Gold Paladin. Is this going to be Liberators or is it going to be normal golds? Let's find out. I think Paladin's a triple rare, so we won't be seeing that. Okay, so we see the Great Free Searcher as a starter. I will update the score when it lets me. Okay, we see Bruno. Is Bruno limited? Yep, Bruno is limited. Oh no. Yeah, okay, has to liberate Vanguard. So we're seeing Liberators come out for... We're seeing Liberators come out for Mushi. Oh, we see stands. Interesting choice. What's the ride? Okay, we see a trip. So no Liberator skills this turn. So we're going to be no Liberator skills this turn. But, fuck, I missed what Grade 3 added. He had a Freed. Okay, Freed's pretty good. And there's the Grade 3 Searcher. So Trip is going to get this unflip, which can then be used again for the Grade 3 Searcher. Never mind, the defense is going to perk stop to that. And on to turn 3 we go. Okay, we're seeing a very similar ride here. I think that's like golds have a lot of options. Yeah, they have quite a few options. It's a pretty well supported clan. Okay, there's the draw trigger. Gonna help HyperFlare keep his hands high. There's a PG damage, that's 1 gone. We're not going to be seeing as much PG shenanigans as we did last time. Where's my phone? Okay, what is... So Mushi has ridden Garmor using his effect to call it Grade 2. Another Trip. Trip is a very good card. Very good double rare. Especially in golds, which like... can pretty much just call it whenever. Do they got a break ride and everything? Yeah, they do. There's a break ride in this deck as well. Could be live. We haven't ridden it. Rid it? Ridden it? Rode it? I don't know. English. Coming from the British person. But just pretty basic turn from Mushi. Trip will get the unflip though. No defensive this time. The Garmol is going to hit. Okay, the stand trigger. That could be another hit. Do we see a defensive? No defensive. Mushi's going HyperFlare. Mushi is pushing HyperFlare before. Oh my god. I think Mushi is the luckiest person I've seen in this tournament so far. I'm not gonna lie, Mushi. We've seen double triggers, we've seen, you know, double crits, we've seen everything coming out from Mushi. Okay, there's Revan. Hopefully HyperFlare can make a push back now. He's got Revan on the board. Okay, we see the camera suit draw. That's going to be pretty good. HyperFlare has got his magic numbers though. Yeah, we do see Lucas being used. Well, that's just attacks. Defensive. No defensive. And this last card is going to hit for 2, unless Mushi is playing old PGs though. So this could be stopped. There's a draw. No heals coming out for HyperFlare yet. No PG. So either Mushi is playing a 2-2 line of PGs. That is the old PG in the damage zone, right? Yep. So either Mushi is playing 2-2 with their PGs, or they don't have one. We don't know. The 2-2 line has been seen before, like it's not that uncommon. Okay, we see a rewrite of Garmol bringing out yet another grade 2. Okay, free to receive triggers. I have a feeling this is a 9-stand deck. I don't think we've seen any draws yet. Pulling out Josephus. No skill for Josephus though, because his Vanguard is not Liberator. Or sorry, their Vanguard is not Liberator. I'm really sorry, guys. Calling a bunch of Liberators with no Liberator Vanguard. Interesting choice. This is the Kawasu draw one, right? Yeah. So will we see the draw? We will. Then Garmol swings, pushing HyperFlare to 5. Do we see a stand? No stand and no RPG. So either that's the second... You know, I don't think Mushi has a PG. I think it's pretty safe to assume Mushi doesn't have a PG. But we'll see. See what HyperFlare does. HyperFlare has plenty of cards on Mushi. To be exact, six more cards. So we're going to see a full board coming out from Mushi this turn, probably. No, okay, only one intercept. Interesting that there's that big a hand, only one intercept. Okay, boosting when he doesn't need to, just to flex the power. Revan will attack. Gains a crit. Is there a PG? We didn't see one last turn. There is not... No heals from Mushi this time. Mushi's luck finally running out. HyperFlare bring it back to 1-1. Can Kagero clutch? I'm not saying that acronym. You can think of it in your heads. Can Kagero clutch? We're seeing HyperFlare use the cringe sleeves. The sleeves I find very cringe. Sorry about that. Okay, so Mushi starting us off. Riding Marin. Okay, we see Heat Nail Salamander, which is a grade 1. I used to think this was a stand that got repurposed, but it's not. I was thinking of something else. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Okay, see the pretty basic rides here. There's not really much to talk about, besides like the potential of these decks. Golds did seem to be lacking a little bit in multi-attacking. Seems like a very basic deck, relying on the triggers a little bit too much. There, see an early stand, one less stand. We see a draw from HyperFlare. Keep that hand high. Are we going to see the Stricken? Kagero players always draw Stricken. I'm telling you. There it is. He's playing Kagero, so therefore he has Stricken. Every time, without a doubt. Okay, there's the Conro, searching for the PG. People not reading the announcements, not knowing that Conro was legal. They don't read the announcements. Okay, we see the Break Ride coming out. The Break Ride, by the way, in this format. Break Ride beat-ups. But pretty basic, nothing too exotic. We see the heal trigger. We're going to keep Mushi at low damage. Gonna be a while till we see this Break Ride come out. Although, maybe we're stricken. Who knows? Stando and Doro. Okay, we see Dragonic Waterfall coming out. That's what this is, right? No, this is Vortex Dragon. So Waterfall is a different one. We see another Mega Blast. Oh boy, I hope we see it. I hope it comes out. That's 2. That makes 2. Okay, we're seeing a big turn. We're going to be pushing Mushi to 3 here. God, I hope he may. I want to see the Mega Blast. I don't know about you guys in chat, but I want to see this Mega Blast so bad. Okay, there's the Bruno. No defensive. The unflip from Bearcosti, repaying that Conro damage. I was like, what he'd use. Oh, there's a heal. Nicely timed. You do kind of want the heals to come later to unflip, but we'll take it. There's a Fallon, a trip. Oh, there's some good pieces there. No defensives. Although to be fair, I don't think Mushi wants defensives. I think his defense are either stands. Heals would be nice. Heals would be nice. Okay, we've got the trip. Okay, nothing else. Probably making it so that Mushi has HyperFlare has to attack the Vanguard. Mushi is looking for this Break Ride. I'm really glad Zero made Mega Blast so much easier to pull off. Were they CB5 Soul Blast 8? I thought they were Chaos 4. Maybe they were, I don't know. But yeah, I mean they're not so much easier, just a little bit easier. But yeah. I don't know, the last time I saw a Mega Blast was Agravane, when they brought out all that support that like made Mega Blast cheaper and like realistic. I haven't seen any others since then. You can't want to play Still Vampire? Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool to see. Okay, we see the draw. You've got the chariot and the bike as well to take proper like abuse of that. There's a defensive stand a little bit too late. Not really going to help that much. But Mushi does have his Break Ride now. Or their Break Ride. My bad. Yeah, we're riding Garmor. Plus 10k, call 2 units. Calas 2, call another 2. Call another grade 2 or lower. What's Mushi going to call? Are they going to be useful or are they going to be double grade 3? Let's find out. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a good two. It's a good start. Personally, I would have probably used Garmor first, then drawn, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Fair play, Ace. Yep. I mean, they've been a while. I didn't know. Okay, calling the trip for the unflip. Does he have a booster for the flip though? Or do they have the booster for the flip? Flip, trip, flip. Trip, cheerio. Okay. Alpha coming out, looking for a grade 1 probably. Did we get it? We did. I really don't know why I didn't just call that behind the Vanguard, but because does Garmor put back or was that Pelennor? No, that's Pelennor. But it stands, it doesn't matter. Okay, Vanguard coming out. The defensive gonna help HyperFlare a lot. Yeah, I mean that's gonna go on the. This is the issue. Like, if you put the stand trigger power on the trip, and that second one went off, he would have got the trip effect. Obviously, we didn't know that was gonna happen. Instead, we're just gonna take out the rig ups. The issue of running stands is like you can never know. If you don't get a second stand, you want to put on the kind of put on the rig up. But we'll see how HyperFlare returns. HyperFlare is 1 soul away from this Mega Blast. 1 soul. 1 soul, 1 damage. Have a double grade 3 turn. No intercepts for HyperFlare. This is a no intercept zone. Does Mushi have a PG? They didn't have one last time. Surely it's gotta be one this time. Surely. There's the draw. There's the PG. Okay, well, Mushi's seeing another turn. But with no face-up damage, Mushi's gonna struggle. And next turn, HyperFlare is retiring the front row. So if you can't double intercept, it's not gonna matter. The whole board, actually, I believe. Oh, yeah, free. Basically the whole board. Yeah, calling out double grade 3 because it really doesn't matter. Vanguard first. You don't really need to go Vanguard. I would still go Vanguard first. Okay, just go regular. Oh, but stands. Stands exist. Oh! HyperFlare with that trigger, the luck has completely flipped. Mushi game 1, luckiest man on the earth. Mushi game 3, unluckiest man on the earth. This is rough. This is one way to finish it. This is one way to finish a match. Unfortunately for Mushi, I think the writing's on the wall. They've got 3 attacks coming into them this turn. How many heal triggers do they have? They have 2. They have 2. Oh, we also know that there's 9 stands out of the deck, so he definitely should have attacked the Vanguard first, because they weren't going to get a stand. You can use the Rearguard Mega Blast? Just flexing at this point. Not even using the Vanguard one, using the Rearguard one. Yep, not even heals are going to save you. You need PGs and you need double PG and a heal trigger here. And even then, you can't mount much of an offense. But it's Vanguard. You never know till that 6 damage is done. With Vanguard, you never know. You never know until it's finished. Double PG. Do we see a 6 damage heal? Do we see it? Do we see it? Nope. No 6 damage heal. Mushi does fall to HyperFlare. And that's the game. Very close. Very close. Brilliant game from both players. Both played very well. Very well.